everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing a student's housing in Britechester, believe it or not, because I was a little bit late on a super early access. Unfortunately, because of my vacation, I wasn't able to grab it, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to get a normal early access very soon. Anyways, I'm not super sad because of it, because I really don't know would I be able to do something only with the base game and with only just high school pack, to be quite honest, because that's really not usual thing for me. So yeah. By the way, guys, I missed you so much. I'm really happy that I was finally able to take a short vacation, like a 2 weeks vacation, and I really needed that. I think we all do from time to time, and I've been working very hard. I'm really hoping that you can see that in my work. So yeah, I was just, getting some rest and filling my batteries to do some new and interesting content right now. But anyways, as I said, unfortunately, I didn't get the super early The Sims 4 high school years access. But I still have Britechester from The Sims 4 Discover University. So this is my first dorm or student housing, university housing. I've never done anything like that before, and I just thought it would be a perfect time to do something like that. And this one is a little bit special because you can see that it has that typical old European architecture style, but on the other hand, it's very modern from the inside. But actually, Harry and Felix Andre from the House of Harlix, they made the new set called Basic or Basic. And it's highly IKEA inspired. So I decided to make this for more, I would say popular kids, but I really didn't want to say popular kids. More like a kids that have money or their parents have money. So that's what I wanted to say. I don't know why I want to complicate my sentence, but it really is not necessary. Anyways, I found this picture on the Pinterest that I'm going to include in the description down below before you ask me, of basically a miniature of a tiny little house or a building that looked like that, and it had this pool on the roof, and I just really liked that idea because the whole building was kind of tiny. It wasn't super big, and it has that little extra element to it. So I really wanted to recreate something like that. And also I tried to create a nice outdoor space for the students to hang out or have some activities to do outside, like basketball. They of course have a grill, because if you are doing a university housing in The Sims, you need to have an outdoor grill so you can cook outside. I don't know why is that so, honestly. But in The Sims, that's a thing, so I decided to, of course, do that as well. I added like a few planters, and I added a jacuzzi, I believe, as well. And that would be it for the garden part. As you can see, I made a few terraces over in here, like little balconies. And at the end of the video, you are going to see that I use those for also some other activities that your sim can do. And yeah, what I was trying to say is that I downloaded this new pack from Felix Andre and Harry, and I used it in this build a lot. And also I used MCM set from Pierre Sim, and I was also very excited to use that one because it has an amazing bathroom and a lot of new kitchen elements as well. So I really wanted to combine the two. Also, I use Toots. Lately, I've been obsessed with Toots. His quality is just growing from month to month. And I'm honestly just so impressed and in love what that guy is doing right now. So I'm really, really grateful for Toots as well and for his hard work. Basically, I wanted this build to look old from the outside, but renovated from the inside. So it's quite modern, and by itself, it's pretty basic, you are going to see. But throughout the rooms of the students, I really wanted to customize their styles a little bit, if you know what I mean. I wanted to include some hobbies in their rooms, so you can obviously see what they like to do in their free time. I didn't think a lot about the university or where they're going to go, but I thought it would be very kind of cute to have some hobbies outside the university, because I believe that every student in high school or on the college has their own personal things to do in their free time, let's say it like that. And I really had a few issues with the floor plan. First of all, I needed to include the letters on the second floor because I needed to make a way to the pool, basically. And I just didn't have the perfect space to put the letters. And at the end, I decided to put two letters, one in one student's room and in the other as well. By the way, I don't know why I didn't say that already, but this is made for 4 students, and we are going to have 2 bedrooms with 2 single beds. Closets are included, of course, and also those 2 rooms are going to have their own separate study rooms and also separate bathrooms. So I really tried to give these students as much privacy as possible, but I really didn't want to give them like single bedrooms. That just wasn't really realistic in my mind, so I decided to make 2 bedrooms with 2 separate beds. By the way, I'm obsessed with this kitchen, you guys. I don't know what you think about it. I didn't have enough time to say anything about it, but I'm just so obsessed with it. I have no words for it. It's just the colors and the items that I was using, Pierre Sim and also House of Harlex and Toots. That's who I'm seeing in here quite a lot, and just pure perfection. And also you're going to see me making this kind of bookshelves, like half closed bookshelves. I say it like that. And first I use this counters from the Berlin set from Felix Andre, and then I put this new bisect wardrobe pieces basically, and made that custom bookshelf in here. And I must say that I really love it, and I really wanted to incorporate it with Felix Andre's Berlin because I wanted some tools in the drawers. So it looks like your sim are coming here to read or do some projects or basically something like that, or they can just hang out or whatever. It's a cute area. But anyways, we are here in the living room. This beautiful bookshelf is from the Octave set, and I must say that I love that set from Harry. I have all of the pieces, and it's just it works perfectly with all of the items that I have in the game. It's so versatile, and it's probably one of my favorite sets from Harry so far. Even though, you guys, I must say that I'm missing some historical content from both Harry and Felix and other custom content creators, because you know that I'm not into modern all of the time, and it doesn't have enough character for me overall. Maybe that's me, it's definitely possible, but it's just not my style to build modern all over and over again. And I really need some modern I really need some traditional pieces to go with all of this modern, beautiful custom content that we've got. And you're going to see that I made a bathroom in here, and I separated the shower from the toilet. And also I made it a laundry room, and this washing machines are from Pierre Sim's MCM collection, as well as this beautiful counters, but I used the sinks from the bisect. As I said, I really wanted to combine this beautiful new packs all together because I was away for a while and I downloaded some things and I was not able to play with them, which is very depressing. So I'm very happy that I'm able to share them with you now before we get the new pack. Because when we get the new pack, we're all going to be about that pack, and that's it for some time. So I'm happy to share all of this beautiful custom content with you before we get that. And here we are in the first bedroom. It's obvious that this person is into sports, and you are going to see that I made almost the same two rooms, just like a color scheme is a little bit different. But everything else, it's pretty similar. The vibe is pretty similar, and I mostly used content from Harry and Felix Andre in the rooms. At least for the bigger furniture, let's say it like that, for the bigger furniture pieces. And as I said, I added like an extra extension to the room where they can study. And actually, I think that it's requested to have the desks and things like that in the dorm room. So I did my best. I did my best to do that. So as you can see, this one person is into sports and music, and the other person is more into kind of craft things like knitting and cross-stitching and things like that. I really wanted to give them like different personalities and hobbies because I think that's very realistic. And at the end, I was pretty happy with the floor plan. I must say, at first it was a little bit hectic. But I think that when you download this build, you are pretty much going to like the floor plan because I think it's pretty smart. And that's something that I really generally like about it. Let's say it like that. And as you can see, I added also some hobby elements into this study areas. And also I forgot to put that in here, but I actually included the computers. One computer for one room, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to change that at the end, so your sim will be able to use the computer in here as well. And here we are in the second bedroom. As you can see, the color scheme is a little bit different. I really like this one as well. It's a little bit more creamy, more subtle, I would say it like that. And I imagine this to be for a person who is like, she wants to be a fashion blogger. She likes interior design and designing clothes. She's all about Vogue and things like that. And the other person is more into photography, Photoshop, and things like that. Definitely tell me, do you like the stories behind this build and these rooms? I didn't want to make something for a plant mom again, so I was thinking about some other hobbies that I can include in here. Also, I found some amazing art that I'm going to include in my description as well from the Sims 4 gallery. I don't usually do that, but I really wanted this person to be into photography, so I kind of wanted some photography art in his room, basically. And here we are doing the second study area. Nothing special. It looks pretty similar like the first one. I didn't change much. I also used Felix Andre's and Harry's items mostly. And I must say that in this particular build, I used a lot of clutter from the Clutter Cat, especially like the makeup pieces and some kitchen clutter, also some bathroom clutter, also this notebook that I'm obsessed with. She's doing like the most pretty clutter ever. Plus, I added a little bit of rustic Sims here as well. But I'm going to put everything into the description, the whole CC list, so you are going to be able to find everything. By the way, for all of you who are asking me to get the exact links, some things I cannot link because are behind the paywall, like Felix Andre's custom content. And just if you want it, it's probably the most simple way to just get the biggest tier from Felix Andre and get his content all together, like everything that he was working on this last, I don't know, 4 years. So that's what I would do if I were you, and that's probably the only way. So I'm really, really sorry if my CC lists are not good enough for you, but yeah, some things I just cannot do better that I'm originally doing. So this is the bathroom, and you're going to see that I just copy-pasted when I finished it up, and that would be it for the interior, you guys. So I'm really, really, really hoping that you like this build. Tell me in the comments what you think about it. I'm super excited about The Sims 4 high school years. Tell me, are you excited about it? I cannot wait to create something with that bag for you. And I'm sending you a lot of kisses. I cannot wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye, you guys.